A new bike deserves a new windshield. Welcome back to the channel, my friend. This is Road Reality. That's my 2024 Road Glide. It's still weird to say that, but we caught a break in the weather, and I had reached out to my friends at Freedom Shields. Yes, they sent this to me for free, but they're not seeing this review before you are. So we're gonna do the install, then we're gonna take it for a ride, and if you didn't watch my last review, it's up here. That was on the Street Glide. I wear a half helmet on the bike, so I'm in a great position to demonstrate how much air actually hits the rider's face, at least if you're 5'8" with a 30-inch inseam like me. Hashtag short people problems. But anyway, they shipped out this is the 11-inch medium gray. I'm reading it off the back here, and we're gonna leave the plastic on. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm gonna bother leaving the plastic on. Anything is gonna be better than that deflector up there. It's not even a windshield, it's a deflector. But this should be a pretty easy install, so let's get started. And before we do, that's what the new one looks like compared to the old one. Quite a bit bigger, but honestly, not as big as I was expecting. It just seems like a lot of the Road Glide shields, they come up to like here, but this one has been measured for my height and everything, and it's only like 4 inches longer than stock, so that's not bad. As usual, it comes packaged with plenty of packing peanuts, and this one comes with extra hardware we have to install on the new windshield. They shipped me a bunch of thin washers, thick grommets, new bolts, and even rubber washers. I will try to get them in focus now. Ooh, for your viewing pleasure. So the holes here, the grommets have to go into them. We'll just push it in. It's not as easy as it looks. There we go. One is in. Let me do the other three. All right, we got our 4 grommets installed. They weren't all that easy to put on. If you're wondering about the black plastic, that's because Freedom has like the best demo program known to man, or woman, where you install the windshield on your bike and you ride, and there's like an ice cream truck off camera. Anyway, you ride around. If you don't like it, then you take it off, ship it back, and they'll find one that does fit you. Now, I did say earlier that this one is measured for my height. I had their windshield, I'm pointing over there, like the Street Glide's over there. But I had their windshield on my Street Glide. I had the touring version. This thing looks very similar to that one. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it can do, because with the stock deflector, where is it? Back there, I get a lot of wind right in the face. And even with my half helmet with the visor down, the wind just cuts right up here. And when it's cold, my eyes are watering and it's so cold. Anyway, let's get this guy installed. I got special instructions from Freedom. I mentioned earlier that we have rubber and plastic washers. We're only going to be using the plastic ones, so they're going to go on screw, washer, windshield. So bing, bang, boom, in it goes. These look like plastic. Let's get the old one off. It should be a T27. They changed it on me. It's a T25 this year. It's different, but it's basically 4 bolts. And they were just past finger snug from the factory. What more could you ask for? And there's grommets in behind these screws. They're little weak grommets. They come out with the screw a little bit. Now, once all 4 screws are removed, lift up and it pops right out of place. Now we can do a better comparison. Set down all the hardware. Try not to lose my stock grommets. I don't like to lose anything. So now you can see just how much of a size difference there is. And that big lip, I mean, basically most of the extra stuff is the lip, the spoiler, the recurve. I will set that gently in the box. I have a box to store the stock part in. I love it. So one of the interesting things about this windshield is that they like their design so much that when they found that if you snug these up too much, it'll bow this, it'll bend it a little bit. And they didn't want that. That's why they're including the new grommets and these new washers, which I have set up. These are metal screws though. These are really long ones. Wonder why. Maybe they are metal. They feel plastic. Nope, they're metal. Okay, so we're just gonna slot this bad boy in. It should just pop into place. It's a very snug fit, probably because of the plastic on there. And then we need to get a screw lined up here. Nice and easy. All right, let's do the other three. Let's get them started. Seems to be easier to start the top ones to line everything up. There we go, that's the third one. Lift up on the back to get it to angle right, and it should slot right into place. So now we've got out our Phillips bit. No tools required. It's very important for this next step. We're gonna tighten these down and we're gonna snug them up ever so gently because you don't wanna over tighten them. It will cause the windshield to bend and maybe make contact with the fairing. And they were very insistent that we don't snug them too tight. So I'm only giving it one ugga-dugga. My finely calibrated torque arm says that's about, 2 or 3 foot-pounds of torque. We're just gonna snug them up. You're gonna wanna check them periodically, make sure they're still tight, but that's rock solid, isn't going anywhere. I still don't know why I'm keeping the plastic on here, but let's see. Oh yeah, the stock windshield came up to about there. This one comes up a little bit further. It's right about there. It's really windy out today. It's gonna be a fun test ride, but it's on there. Boy, there's a gap. Oh, this whole space used to be like covered by the old deflector, but now it's on here. Bingo, bango, bongo. I probably should just remove the plastic at this point. Oh yeah, take a look at that up close. Yeah, nice little tiny gap here so it doesn't scratch the fairing. Oh, it looks good. You know what, we just gotta take the plastic off. Yep, I'm making a command decision. It's not like I'm gonna go back to stock anyway, right? If I could find a corner, I might have to take it off just to take the plastic off. Gotta see it all in glory. All right, it already looks better. I did have to take it off to get rid of all the plastic, but we're just gonna snug it back down, get some pictures, because it looks awesome there. Freedom Shields does make such a quality product. I don't think I'll be trading the Shield anytime soon. I don't really want one taller than this anyway. This thing just looks sharp up here, like it was designed for it. I like it a lot. And one of the things that you'll notice if you buy one of these is even though it's got the recurve here, there's no distortion at all. I mean, look, there's no distortion there. Can you see my hand? No distortion. Oh, that's nice. And I can see through it. I'm getting a reflection here off the black dash, but that's fine. That's normal. Oh, this is slick. That's good. Oh, looks sharp, right? Doesn't it look sharp? I don't know why Harley sees fit to put something so tiny up here when something like that would do great for even the shorter riders. Let's get a side profile. Look at that. Yeah. Now I think it's high time we take it out for a spin. All right, I've been riding a few minutes. This thing is already way better than stock. 52 miles an hour. The wind buffeting starts right about here. Yeah, right there. Oh, that is nice. That is like the perfect window bubble thing for me. Anything higher and at the highway speeds, I'll get like this. And I put it in road mode. Anybody who's watched my last few videos knows I have avoided road mode, but not today. And in case you're wondering, the camera there, since it's moving with the handlebars and not the fairing now, it doesn't actually hit the windshield. Legal lane change, I use the signal. Oh yeah, this is making such a huge difference. I still have some air hitting my face, but it's not a whole lot. Hopefully the audio is much better too. Since I'm stuck at another red light, it's time to do a jump off. Whoa. The 2024 Road Glide. This is one of the first jump offs. Oh, look at the headlight. Oh, that looks badass. I love it. It's got a little like DRL, daytime running light around it. You can see the vents. Oh, what a shiny bike. Oh, I love it. She looks beautiful. Absolutely wonderful looking. All the people around me are wondering, what the hell is wrong with that guy? they just don't know. They don't subscribe to Road Reality. Have you subscribed? You can't see anything except for this view here. So subscribe now. Can I get a green light any day now? Jeez. I swear, the faster you go, the higher the bubble gets. It's like wild. This thing just, oh, it's a game changer. I try not to say that about too much, but if you bought a 2024 Road Glide and you haven't swapped out the windshield, leave me a comment below with why. Oh my goodness. This makes it so much more pleasant to ride. There's so much less wind hitting me, and the radio does seem a little bit louder. I will attest to that. Oh my gosh. This thing is like a Barker Lounger on wheels now. If you left the window open on a chilly winter's day. What is it, 59 degrees. Today, by the way, just as an aside, it is the last ride for me of 2024 because today is December 31st. So I'm getting in my last licks of 2024, getting over a cold and putting a windshield on my bike and installing it. I hope you appreciate all the pain and suffering I go through to bring you my content. Oh, I love this bike. Oh, I still can't believe I'm riding a 2024 Road Glide. Man, it just freaking pulls. Bike's not even broke in yet. I'm not doing wide open throttle or nothing. It just pulls. Here we are, we're in the middle of field country, doing 60 miles an hour, yep. And the bubble is like way up here now. Okay, the faster you go, the higher it pushes that bubble. It's sitting right there. Oh, what a great thing. I get a little bit of airflow right here in my eyes, but it's not bad. And I'm dealing with like 20-mile-an-hour side winds today. So it's not the best riding weather and testing this. One thing I've really noticed is that my glasses, which on the street glide, no matter what windshield I had, they would eventually like wobble loose and wobble down. I've been riding for an hour and a half-ish right now, an hour, and not once have I had to lift my visor, push up, and then put the visor back down. That is a huge change in the airflow around me, and I'm really happy about that. This thing is really, really wicked. Wicked pizza for my Bostonian friends. Yes, I am bringing geographical friends into this. And here I am riding in a light rain, and you know what? It's not bad. We have 25-mile-an-hour winds, and I'm in a light rain, and only a little bit is hitting my glasses right now. I bet there's more on the Hero 12 lens, but yeah, it's doing pretty good. Every time I put a Freedom Shield windshield on my bike, the next day I get a light rain. Just breaking it in. Well, I'm back from my test ride, and that was exhilarating. Having this new windshield on here really did bring the wind up and over. It scoops the air around you. It sculpts the air. I have nothing bad to say about this windshield. Now, every time I do a product review, I try to nitpick wherever I can. Maybe another half inch, maybe, but like the wind was hitting me right here. It was the perfect spot for the wind to be hitting me. It was absolutely a wonderful thing, and I didn't need my ski goggles or snowmobile goggles anymore. I'm getting better airflow than I actually even expected, and it looks great. Look at this. It's gorgeous on there. What a beautiful thing. So thanks again to Freedom Shields for shipping this out. I will leave links in the video description below. Go check them out. They've got windshields for Harley and Indian, and maybe just Harley and Indian. I'm not sure. I know they have windshields for the new 24s, though there's not a lot of choices out there, but you really only need one, in my opinion. This is the best windshield you could buy for a motorcycle. Period, full stop. I'm happy to work with them again. I'm happy they said yes and shipped me out a free one. If it wasn't free, would I still use it? Absolutely. I would spend my own money to buy this windshield, and I was going to, but they offered it up for me to do a review. So hopefully you learned everything there is to know about Freedom Shield's windshield for the 2024 Road Glide. Hopefully you got through the installation with me, you enjoyed the test notes. If you did, boop the like button, hit the subscribe button, especially hit the subscribe if you want to see more Road Glide content, because I have a feeling this year's going to be quite a few upgrades. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Go check out this video next, and don't forget your 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day, and 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's putting a taller windshield on your 2024 Road Glide. Still sounds weird to say it. Bye.